Hi and welcome to the video. Since 2024 has ended, let's look back at the presentations back in 2024 for Sophie. Essentially, the objectives of these lessons is to make sure that the students have completely acquired the vocabulary to the point where they understand the story and are able to retell the story using what they have understood so far. First up, Snow White.
Today, I'm going to tell you a story about Snow White.
This task is designed to help students sort the information in the correct order using what they have understand from the story based on the words they have learned. Now, to check that the student has fully comprehended the story, on the board behind the learner is the completed story that the learner has sequenced together, and next you will see the learner reading the story aloud.
Once upon a time, there lived a princess named Snow White. Her hair was black as coal, lips as red as rose, and her skin as white as snow. Snow White's stepmother, the queen, was very mean. She hated anyone who was beautiful than her. The queen had a magic mirror and asked it, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?" Every day, the mirror had the same reply, "You are the fairest." One day, the magic mirror told the queen that Snow White was the fairest in the land. This made the queen very jealous. The queen told her loyal huntsman to take Snow White far into the forest and kill her. The huntsman found Snow White but could not kill her. He warned Snow White that the queen wanted her dead. Snow White ran to the forest. Snow White came to a cottage and wondered who lived there. 7 dwarfs lived in the cottage. They returned to the cottage and introduced themselves to Snow White.
So that is the first half of the story. The student was asked to retell the story based on what they learned, what they understood, and write it down in the form of a summary. Now let's continue on with the read aloud for the second half.
Snow White felt safe with the dwarfs, so she decided to stay with them. The huntsman went to the queen and took her hair from a pig. The queen told the huntsman to bring back Snow White's heart as proof she was dead. The queen had discovered the huntsman lied and that Snow White was still alive. She made a potion that changed her into an old heart, and she poisoned an apple to give to Snow White. Snow White took a bite from the poisoned apple and fell asleep. The sad dwarfs built a bed for Snow White. One day, a handsome prince into the forest. He saw Snow White and knelt down and kissed her. His kiss became Snow White. The prince and Snow White rode off to the princess' kingdom, where they lived happily ever after. Thank you.
Now, similar to the first part of the story, the studio was also asked to summarize the story based on what they understood using the pictures provided. Overall, the student was able to retell the story, but she may not be using all the target vocabulary. However, she was able to sequence most of the stories, but may have made some errors at the second part. Now, this video was recorded months ago. Looking back, I feel like I should have provided the student with more vocabulary practices and to help her understand how to sequence the story better.